So what we got in this bin here is some uncleaned, untreated barley that is to be cleaned for seed for next year, but it's been sitting in here since harvest last year, and I was thinking about it last night and I thought, geez, I hope the weevils aren't getting into that, and well, it looks pretty good, so I can't really see any weevils in here at all at the moment, but we should probably clean this sooner rather than later. But yes, hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Loch Valley Farms. It is a glorious late winter's day at the moment. I don't think the jumper's going to last too long today. And this beautiful calm weather at the moment's got me thinking that I haven't finished spraying out fence lines around the crops, and I should probably do that, but I need to have a look at what chemical we got there. I might need to run into town and get a little bit more product. Whoa, I tell you guys, I don't think that 38 millimeters of rain we had, not last week but the end of the week before, that's not going to last a long time with these warm days. Still, we were just so incredibly lucky to get that rain, because you only need to go 20 minutes to the west and they only got 10 millimeters. I think places on the York Peninsula, they got next to nothing. There's other, yeah, like generally I heard it was like 10 to 15 millimeters around the place, and we just absolutely cashed in on that one. We got, yeah, 37, 38 millimeters, so we're just so grateful for that. It's really going to set us up to, you know, have a bit of leeway going into the springtime. 23 degrees and sunny today. My goodness, what a cracker. Now, when I said I was running a mad experiment growing the canola this year, I wasn't lying. And that's because I don't even know how I'm going to harvest this stuff this year. There's a couple of options with harvesting the canola, and most people around here tend to windrow it and then come back with a pickup front and do it that way. I could direct head it, which we don't have a top cross auger on our draper, which I've spoke about a lot, which makes a crop like that quite hard to feed in, but I would really prefer to windrow it and use a pickup front, because if you've got a windrower that can spray underneath as they are windrowing, then that gives you the option to get control of the second crop of ryegrass that's growing underneath there. So it doesn't really make any sense for us to buy a pickup front for the amount of canola we're going to do every year. So I would love to hire one out. If there's someone around mid-north SA who knows of someone or has one that would be happy to hire it out. It's 65 hectares of beautiful flat country here, so it's not a large amount. I'd really appreciate any leads or any information someone might have on someone that has one. So there'll be a email address, a link to my Facebook, get hold of me on Messenger or through email or something like that. That'd be awesome. Alrighty guys, so today what we got going on, we got a small mob of sheep here that Dad's brought in. They're just down in the shearing shed now. That's a small mob of sheep that came from the bigger mob of sheep up past Peterborough, where we're doing the lamb marking and the crutching there last week. Now, some of those ewes were a bit light, and some of them were dry, meaning they didn't have a lamb. Now, Dad sent them all home because there's no point having, phone's ringing, hang on. There's no point having the light ewes and the dry ones up there. You know, it's a tough life up there, basically. So bring them back home on better pasture, improve their health, bring back the dry ones. They're not competing for food up there in the dry country. So some of those have had lamb, they need crutching as well. So we're gonna go down and I'm gonna give him a hand, we'll crutch those. We're gonna put a ring on the tail of the lambs, give them their vaccinations and all that sort of thing. And someone said to me, after we went up and did that lamb marking and that last week, that they missed out on all the action. And well, there's a reason for that. I purposely didn't do that because we had multiple employees up there that I don't know, so I wasn't gonna stick a camera in their face. And also I don't think YouTube would like me putting footage up of lambs having their tails cut off with a hot axe. So we're just gonna throw a ring on their tails today, and yeah, we'll film the action. Join us.
I am.
Okay, come on. trying to sweep?
Yeah.
Okay, well you better get in here and sweep. Oh, you wait now, he's coming back. And that's why you crutch them, because that attracts the flies.
I got big
Another billy butterfly.
Like shiny and snappy.
You don't like it much? No. No. That's what Dad does when he thinks about coming down here. It's all a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
Guacamole, eh?
Yeah, that's what I said, sheep guacamole.
Yeah, well, she's doing alright. She's rubbing it between her hands.
Yeah.
Dusty, Dusty, come here. Come here. Out, 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 out.
The ewes are all done now, P. Are you going to help us catch some lambs? Yeah? Not yet, we're going to have Smoko first. You want Smoko? What do you think, Mia? Shall we call this video a day of Dags with Dad? What do you got for Smoko? You got a bun.
And what else have you got?
Frothy.
Frothy.
You've had a hard day feeding sheep, haven't you?
Yeah. What's that? I got to keep up with you. You're too fast for me.
Still saying ma.
They are, aren't they?
Ma.
They're saying ma. So in here,
What?
we've got vaccinations and a scabby guard. This treats the sheep for scabby mouth, this one. We've got to give him a scratch for that. Got to come behind it.
Yeah, that one. To make them all the same.
Yeah.
Turn their heads around. There we go. That's some. We've got some.
I don't
And
know.
we'll get some more. There we go. Now they're ready.
Hey!
Watch Dad.
Oh, you're
Why
right.
are you doing that now? What are you doing? Why are you cutting that?
Gave it an earring.
An earring. That's like getting your ears pierced.
Should remember,
Daddy,
keep hold of the front leg
Daddy.
until you get one back one in, otherwise they just go crazy.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
That's easy.
is that easy? See how Daddy got it? You don't know how to do it, but you can try. Daddy, get one next. Well,
What do you want to do? You want to try and lift the lamb up?
You just try and catch one. The littlest one. You watch Daddy how he does it.
Whoa. Let it.
About 65, you reckon?
Yeah, might be 1 hour.
Yeah.
65, out of 51.
That's pretty good. No, I'll be enjoying some grass.
Yeah, just come around. See that there?
Okay guys, that is done and done. And so just recapping there, I would lift the lambs up into the cradle, tag the ear, give them their vaccinations. It would swing around to Dad, he'd treat them for scabby mouth, put a ring on the boys' bowls, a ring on the tail, a bit of fly treatment on there, just to keep the flies away while that tail disconnects itself from the body. But In the interest of full clarification, we normally get a guy in with a hot knife and he normally cuts the tails off. But look, there was about 80 ewes I think that came back from up there early, and maybe about 50 of those were pregnant and ended up having a lamb. So it's not really worth getting someone in to do that. But between the ewes that came back and the ewes that were up there, we sort of about 130% lambing. So for every one ewe, there's about 1.3 lambs, which is, for that country up there, that's really quite good. We're not really quite sure why they've lambed that well. In the past, we're sort of happy anything over 100% has been really good, sort of for that country up there. So we'll take that, because look, the price of stock's not great at the moment, so you know, maybe we can make up for it a little bit in numbers rather than with the price. So anyway, and look, if you're not a farmer and you're wondering why we've got to take the tails off, it's just mainly to prevent fly strike. So if you've ever seen a fly blown sheep, they land on there, they lay their maggots, and then the maggots start feeding on the sheep, the live sheep. So it's pretty nasty, and so with the tail there, that can catch more stuff around the bum, you know, wee and poo and stuff like that, and it attracts the flies. So that's why we do it. It's look, it's a little bit of short-term pain for some long-term gain, really. So the next job on the program for me is to be going out to Belalee to finish off the broadleaf spraying, but it's getting later in the day today and it is way too windy, so I will not be doing that today. But I've got a perfect little project that I'm gonna, well, I got a bit of time this afternoon, I'm gonna keep kicking on with that. Arguably one of the most satisfying experiences in life is shooing a fly away, but when you do it, you actually hit the fly and you just feel that little body rebound off your hand. Damn, it feels good. So you guys see this very old, very rotten fence around our house. Well, with a now 3-year-old who runs around everywhere and an almost 12-month-old who also runs around everywhere now, we need to get rid of this crappy old fence and get up a decent kid-proof fence, because a farm is a really, really dangerous place to be. There's people coming and going from here all the time. There's heavy machinery going up and down these driveways every day, and the last thing we need is one of those kids to wander off and end up somewhere that they shouldn't. So it's time to get rid of this old thing. It's going to be a big job getting a new one up. There's about 130 or 140 meters of fence to do, so I better get stuck into it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.